Motherfuckers stay bragging that they got iPhones, but Androids are just as good and we got the same amount of quality, so bye.
The most wonderful time of the year has come again. It's the Apple event. Now, I made a video a couple years ago talking about, like, you know, people who fight about iPhone versus Android.
I'm gonna record another little Savage video.
And it's been something that's always intrigued me because why? But to this day, they continue to do it. People seem to think that whatever phone you use determines whether or not you're like a good person or if you're intelligent or not. And they decide that it's a good idea to take that and then go on Twitter and make fun of people for it. Instead of talking about how annoying it is or, you know, why it's dumb. Everyone's been over that. I figured we just hop right onto Twitter and just see what people are saying. So you've typically got two categories of people in this situation, right? You've got like the pro iPhone, which people call iSheep, or like the pro Android, which people call poor. So the only thing that makes a new iPhone different from last year's phones is that it comes in 6 new colors and has a better camera and a bigger battery. That's exactly why I have a Galaxy, LMAO.
It's a refinement of what we've already seen with the Galaxy S8.
There isn't a whole lot differentiating these two phones.
So if you compare this side by side to the S8, they look really similar.
First of all, the all-new colors.
In my honest opinion, if you have a Galaxy S8 or a Galaxy S8 Plus, then I think you could probably skip this one and you'd be just fine.
And somebody quoted his message. They said, Android users are the reason I don't have Android. And iMessage. And here comes George again. Y'all paying $1,000 for the same fucking phone. Y'all are sheep. Fuck out here with that garbage. You have green bubbles. Actually, I'd like to highlight this real quick. First of all, what the fuck is up with the green bubbles meme, okay?
Fun fact, Bluetooth 5.0 on Android allows you to connect to 2 Bluetooth devices and play sound through both simultaneously. iPhone has Bluetooth 5.0 and you can't.
Android got green bubbles, bro. We don't care. Android users think they're so smart and cool. Get your green bubbles out of here.
No girl wants a guy with green bubbles.
I get this shit a lot. Y'all got green bubbles. For the record, no, Android users don't. You are the one with the green bubbles. You can argue that Android users make you send green bubbles. Whoever you're texting, their bubbles are always gray. And for the record, I've got a Pixel 2. I have blue bubbles. Having an Android phone is a struggle. Y'all want to talk about racism? Sexism? Try having an Android phone in 2018. Every day I text people and I always send blue bubbles. And then they come at me saying I have green bubbles when I don't. I'm like the only person with an Android in my friend group, and they sent this saying it was me.
I'll whoop your ass. Your girlfriend look like my mom.
See? They're fucking ruthless. Now then again, there's also the other side. There's iPhone haters all over the place. Anytime somebody is excited about a new iPhone feature, right? Somebody else has to quote them and talk about how iPhone is just copying Android. Give me that camera porn, Apple. My dude getting excited about features Samsung has had out for a while. Okay, would you not be excited to get features that another platform has had, right? Just imagine if iPhones didn't have cameras, right? And Androids did. Apple event happens. Apple says, we have just added a camera to the iPhone. People are all up on Twitter saying, finally, we have a camera. And you're gonna come in and be like, Samsung had cameras first. I love this one. Okay, you can adjust the f-stop after you take a photo. What? Stop fucking acting so surprised, you iSheep. Samsung has been doing that since the Galaxy S9 Plus. Hey Google, when did Samsung release the Galaxy S9 Plus?
The official Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus release date was Friday, March 16th, 2 weeks.
You gotta have like at least a year and a half in between features to say Samsung's been doing that. Apple sure knows how to pimp you iSheep. I give them props for that. Y'all ever notice how when the new iPhone drops, everyone talks about it, even iPhone haters? When a new Droid drop, only that talks is Droid users. What does that mean? The new iPhone sucks. I made fun of it live. Samsung, Huawei, ZT, LG, Moto, ROG, Razer, Asus for life. Fuck Apple. Every other company for life. In case you aren't aware, their bad products aren't the worst part. They patent crazy and sue. So mean. Damn, God forbid a company files patents to protect their intellectual property, am I right? Hey guys, fuck patents, am I right? Yeah! Woo! Lighter, thinner, less repairable, more expensive, and we will still slow it down in 12 months' time to accelerate your upgrade. Hashtag iSheepLife, hashtag dongle life.
It's a piece of fucking shit!
The great thing about the internet is that it's a place where you can be like anonymous, you can have conversations with people you don't have face-to-face access with. What comes with that is also the ability to be obnoxious and rude. It really is beautiful to just sit back and watch. Tell me that you've seen an argument and not scrolled through the replies to at least see what kind of whack shit people were saying. Like, can you imagine if they did that in real life? Like if people walked around in public and talked to people the way they say on the internet?
Yeah, so I've actually been banned from the internet for commenting too much on iPhone videos, so I'm just gonna come on out and just kind of tell people how I feel. You know how many iPhones I've seen out here? How can they afford their college? See all those leaves? See the jagged edges? What is that, an Android picture? Fuck iPhone! I actually don't even have a phone, so I'm better than everyone. Do you prefer, just curious, do you have an iPhone?
No, I have an old broken Android.
Ew.
Yeah.
How do you just, like, wake up
It was
owning
$10.
that? Is that an iPhone?
Yes.
So you don't at all feel bad that you're technically a worse person than anybody who buys an Apple product? She uses Android. Do y'all have iPhones? What's your favorite thing about iPhone?
I like the style, like the way it, like compared to Androids. I just like the way it looks. It's how it's like simpler.
But you do know that the way it looks was basically copied. They copied Android for like everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about switching to Android.
Yeah? Hell yeah, bring it in. We should hang out sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
See you later. Have a good day.
Bye. How you doing? How you doing? I'm doing good. Hell yeah, bro. Apple guy? You hate those green bubbles, am I right? You ever just not text someone because they have an Android? Do you have an iPhone? You know how many more features that Samsung has than iPhone? Just saying.
No, I like iPhone because I can FaceTime my friends.
Okay. I mean, I get that's just one feature. You know, Samsung's got like 100.
Yeah, bro, I see that Android. What are you, poor?
Hey, iPhone sucks, by the way. I want to kill myself. Oh, hey, man.
Hey.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
Fuck you. Copy Samsung. Yeah, I was just wondering why your stuff is so expensive. You know, I mean, like the Chromebook, just as fast. You know, nice screen, $200. I go on the internet all day and I hate on Apple products and I tweet people and I tell them that they're losers because, truth be told, I want one. But anyway, you gotta help me out, man. You gotta help me out. Just kind of slip me a little something, you know, just like a MacBook, you know, put right in my backpack.
That'd be nuts, bro. I've stopped trying to tell people not to do dumb shit. I think instead we should look at it as, oh, learn from these people, but also enjoy it, right? My words are not gonna make people on Twitter stop fighting over bricks of glass and plastic. However, maybe my words can help you find some enjoyment in your free time. That's all I really have to say for this video. Comment below which is better, iPhone or Android. Different from last year's phones is that it comes...